gentlemen, and now please help me to welcome Anna Garcia Poyo, the Chief Operating Officer of Bitsphi Diagnosis. Good luck, Anna.
Does it work? Huh? How does it work? Okay. Okay. My name is Ana Garcia. I'm the CEO of Bitsphi, and we aspire to be the cornerstone of psychiatrics, akin to what X-rays are to radiology. Okay. We have a novel neurological biomarker for ADHD. I don't know if the people here know about this market, but it's a very complex diagnostic problem. Involves a lot of disciplines. There is a lack of all the standard, which means clinicians have to make the decision making based on interviews that are written by teachers or parents, and all of this leads to a 23% erroneous diagnosis. As a summary, time, cost, and frustration. It takes 9 months to get the interviews with the adequate doctors, and it costs a lot to parents. What if you could diagnose this in just 20 minutes and with a really high accuracy? That's Bitsphi. It is really indeed a global problem. The prevalence of ADHD is 5%. Globally, also taking into account that girls are subdiagnosed because they belong more to the inattentive type of ADHD. There is the hyperactive part and the inattentive part. So we are really talking about helping 46 million of children worldwide and a 14 billion demand opportunity. How does our system work, okay? So the child has to conduct a 20-minute task, and it will wear what is called an EEG headset. This EEG will be reading the electric activity of the brain, and all this information will be sent to the cloud, where our proprietary algorithm will generate a comprehensive report, and this will be sent to the doctor. Our science behind, we have protected our IP with different patents, and basically what we're looking at are the different networks of connectivity within the brain. So basically, as one of the examples, when you reorientate the attention, there should be some connections between the ventral and the dorsal part of the brain. And what we are measuring is the efficiency of these two networks working. And we are always comparing what happens in a control and what happens in an ADHD child. To how we're going to make money, we're going to offer our test at an equivalent price to what is existing in the market. And what you can see, it's already very low compared to the cost of a false positive that we have also there. And we want to go beyond the diagnosis market. We really want to be the companion tool for the efficiency of the treatment and the monitoring of patients. How we're going to differentiate ourselves, we're going to be the unique technology that really tackles the cost. We are right now gathering clinical data. So we already discovered the biomarker in magnetic encephalography, and right now we are conducting the trials. We are ready in patient 100 out of 162. So by summer, we will end this trial, and then we will be looking for funding. And how we're going, right now we're really looking for collaborations with different stakeholders, from pharmas that they want to measure the activity before and after the treatment. We already have LOI signs with Sanitas and other hospitals in Spain. And yeah, to our business model is going to be a SaaS model, and we're going to highlight the accuracy. In our team, we have people from different disciplines, computational, psychologists, machine learning, and product development. We also are supported by key opinion leaders from the ADHD, like Dr. Hilario Blasco, and also outspoken scientists from the field. And yeah, so we expect to have a first version of the product end of this year, validation next year, and start generating revenue. So I hope we can really make this happen. We are already financed by Bullnet Capital, a VC group here. We have 15 months of runway, and after we have the clinical data that I mentioned, we will love to engage with investors. And yeah, so very happy to answer your questions so far. Thank you so much.
So the product is yet EEG transcranial, right? Transcranial technology.
I cannot.
It's transcranial
Yeah,
EEG, and you're getting the signals there. What is the competitive edge in your approach?
No, we are a software. And we are, of course, basing our model in a hardware, but we are a software company. And I would say our IP belongs to the first, how the cognitive task is designed, because it's mathematized. Then secondly, because of that we are really seeing connectivity difference, we can really offer like a biomarker that is different to what you have.
So you rely on the EEG manufacturers, the common standard ones?
You mean in the future? Of course, we would love to be hardware neutral, but our MVP will be with one specific manufacturer because we want to tackle the market first with what we have right now.
And maybe just a follow-up question to that, are you purchasing the hardware? Are you expecting the end customer to purchase the hardware? And then who do you think is the specific end user? Do they need to be someone that's highly skilled and specialized, or can they be the average user?
I think maybe that's a very good point. So all the hospitals, big hospitals in Spain, they do have EEG. They use it in epilepsy, they use it in other, so of course, if we go first to these kind of hospitals, they don't have to invest. We also have the unit economics of, let's put it like private clinic having, so and the return of investment of the system is 6 months. So basically, it could be renting from our side, or it could be that they do this, but we don't see this. Well, I think it's very short period to get a business going in 6 months, right? And get it, the return.
Can you tell us a bit about your competitors and other new technologies that are emerging to detect that?
Yes. Well, we know there are some competitors in indirect measures. Other ones, they are computerized tests. But on the EEG, we only have identified one in the US, and they have a very simplified ratio on the frontal side, so they don't really do this complex type of analysis. So we expect to be better in performance, definitely.
Okay, but you haven't compared yet the performance, the accuracy of
No,
your test versus
we are.
competitors.
I mean, we have done a clinical trial on magnetoencephalography, and there we then identify the novel biomarker. And right now we are 100 patients. So by summer we will end like the clinical trial with a higher, bigger sample size, and with the final technology. And next year the prospective validation. Multi-centric study. Yeah, thank you.